welcome to everyone. The video is basically about most glorious and fabulous tradition of Maharashtra in India. Tradition is about pilgrimage to Pandharpur. It is commonly known as Pandharpur Wari. Pandharpur Wari is the annual pilgrimage to Pandharpur in the honor of Sant Jnaneshwara, Sant Tukarama, and number of respected saints in Maharashtra. Millions of devotees carrying the Paduka of the saints take part in the Palki procession, which covers about 250 kilometers of distance between Alandi and Pandharpur. The Palki Sohla starts from the Sant Jnaneshwara shrine in Alandi, gets end in Pandharpur on Ashadhi Ekadashi. Palkis of Sant Jnaneshwara and Sant Tukarama are of special importance to all Warkaris because Sant Jnaneshwara is considered as being the foundation of Bhagavad Dharma and Sant Tukarama is considered to be its peak. Wari is about 700 to 800 years old traditional foot march from various locations in Maharashtra to Vithoba temple in Pandharpur. In these 21 days of long journey, devotees are seen wearing holy basil beads and singing the glories of Vithoba and glories of respective saints by singing bhajans like Jnanoba, Mauli, Tukaram. Reaching Pandharpur on Ashadhi Ekadashi, these devotees take a holy dip in the sacred river Bhima, which is popularly known as Chandrabhaga. And then these devotees visit Vitthala's temple for darshana. It is undertaken in the Hindu month of Ashad. Every year, millions of devotees walk along this long distance from Alandi to Pandharpur. They walk with one focus, and that is to reach Pandharpur and offer their respects to Lord Vithala. Vithala is the reincarnation of Vishnu in the form of Krishna. After traveling for almost 15 to 20 days, devotees reach to Pandharpur for meeting their favorite god Vithala. Chain of millions of men, millions of women, and millions of children walking for miles with non-stop chants of Jnanoba, Mauli, Tukaram on their lips is an incredible spectacle. Millions of Warkaris walk together towards Pandharpur in a very disciplined manner. Warkaris are divided into small groups and these groups are known as Dindis. All Dindis combined is called as Wari. Devotees of all age groups from the Dindi comes together, sings Abhanga, sings bhajan, dances on the bhajan, celebrates their joy together, abandoning all the tensions and problems. Centuries have passed, but still the worshippers from the different corners of Maharashtra join the Wari every year. A total of 9 respected Palkis are there, including Jnaneshwara and Tukarama's Palki, which all visits the Pandharpur every year. includes more than 275 registered dindis, more if one counts the unregistered dindis, and 250 plus registered dindis with Tukarama's palki. Nearby, 2 to 3 lakh devotees marches together towards Pandharpur. Dindi is led by saffron flag bearers, followed by a set of instrumentalists playing mridanga, cymbals, and singing bhajans. Following them is a man playing the veena, and then women holding the holy plant tulsi on heads. In the group follow those ahead. Dindi is supervised by Chowkidar. Individual Chowkidar coordinate with the main Chowkidar, regarded as the supreme commander of the Dindi. He enjoys immense authority. Carries a silver rod in his hand. His influence is evident when one sees him in action. 100 acres of field, where lakhs of pilgrims assemble together. Chowkidar raises his rod just once, the pin drop silence follows. Only the group with the grievance continues beating the drum. Thereafter, the Chowkidar readdresses the grievance of that particular group, and the entire assemblage moves on.
एक घड्याळ, एक जोडवे, एक चष्मा, एक पैंजण, एक मोठे उलथाणे, मोहन आप्पा यांचे ओळखपत्र या वस्तू आलेल्या आहेत. ज्याच्या असतील ते ओळख पटवून घेऊन जावे. ज्यांची
Mari comprises of importantly 5 things: Khana, Mauli's Ashwa, Manacha Dindya, Mauli's Rath, hundreds of dindis behind this. Next one, Nagar Khana is the most important part of Palki Sohla. The procession begins with Nagar Khana. The name derives from Nagara, kind of large drum. The Nagar Khana is a nicely decorated cart. The sound of this drum, it symbolically announces the arrival of Ashwa. Nagar Khana is followed by the 2 beautiful white horses, Maulin se Ashwa, literally meaning Sant Jnaneshwara's horses. Sant Jnaneshwar is lovingly called as Mauli, which means mother in Marathi. It is believed that the decorated horse in the front carries Sant Jnaneshwar Mauli on its back. It is received with great grievance. Its forehead is touched by devotees to express Chitole Sarkar was a Sardar, that is, chief captain of military commander in the Gwalior court, granted patronage to the Wari Sohla. Patronage was in the form of horses, elephants, and daily prasad which is offered to God, and Jari Pataka as well. Acha Dindya. Behind the horses walk 27 dindis, known as the 27 Manacha Dindya or the privileged dindis. Total number of about 400 of dindis are there. After that it comes Mauli's Rath. His Rath is a silver-laden, beautiful chariot by 2 bullocks. The chariot carries a palki, which are kept the padukas of Mauli. The chariot is followed by hundreds of dindis, and there is a large number of people who do not join any dindi, known as freelancers. Dindi walks with very clear guidance from Sant Jnaneshwara's authority, that is, Sant Jnaneshwar Maharaj Samsthan Alandi. There are few most important events in Wari. One of them is Ringan, which will make you feel completely speechless. Devotees line up on either side of the road, and 2 horses with a flag bearing rider race across the stretch and then go back on the same route. This concept was designed as an entertainment to beat the monotony of tired devotees who walks for non-stop 3 to 4 hours. instrument is Fugdi. It is played by women. Most of all the Warkaris are joining hands and going round in the circle. Such types of activities refreshes and energize the devotees who carry on the journey with renewed vigor. Affinity towards all caste, creed, and religion is evident when one walks with the Wari. Muslim devotees from North India used to come for Wari earlier. As time passed, it became increasingly difficult for them to join the Wari every year. They said that they were finding it very difficult to join Wari. Their hearts were in it. Hence, a white flag is assigned to some of the dindis, which is a symbolic gesture of solidarity with and a mark of respect to these devotees. To walk with God. Why to walk for God? If this type of question is asked to Warkaris replies, just made them happy. The or devotion just fills their heart with peace and stability. A Warkari walks for the love of God. His focus is to reach Pandharpur, bath in river Chandrabhaga, offer puja to Jnaneshwara's Paduka, and offer their respect to Vithala and Rukmani. After weeks of walking, does not get to see Lord Vitthala's idol inside the temple because it is too crowded for everyone to reach the inner sanctum of the temple. Yet, he feels blessed to have undertaken the pilgrimage to Pandharpur. Warkaris do not ask for anything from the Lord. Adjustment is evident at every step. To shield themselves from lashing rain, Warkaris use colorful plastic sheets as it becomes difficult to hold umbrellas. He makes adjustment. Even when it comes to the using of water, the use of daily necessities. He promotes the three-pronged philosophy, positive approach to health, environment, and spiritual development. It takes all sorts to make the world go round. The sight of men and women bathing in the same pond, side by side and uninhibited, was a staggering revelation. No lewd gestures were made, and sexual harassment has never been reported. It is a tribute to the spiritual level of Warkaris, that is, pilgrims or devotees. Their thoughts are so pure that they see no evil, tell no evil, and hear no evil. Undoubtedly, Dindis comprise Warkaris with a single-minded dedication. Faith, the most important point that moves this Warkari on. Even the city bred among the Warkaris walks miles before resting. In cities, they would not walk for 500 meters without feeling tired. A young man from Mumbai was surprised that he had trekked with the pilgrims to 8 km of Dive Ghat and descended 6 km down without a feeling to give up on the journey. Present time, we have already entered into the 21st century, facing a number of crucial problems. There are no invasions by foreign marauders, but we are invaded by equally serious problems such as corruption, broken family and social structures, loss of morals and ethics, etc. etc. Slowly and gradually, minor problems that we were seeing are becoming major. Globalization has brought up lots of comforts and riches, but in many cases, they have resulted into degrading moral thoughts, moral values. Families are no longer united like they once were. It plays a significant role in bringing back all these lost values. Many youth are now taking the pilgrimage to seek their own true selves. Once Wari used to be walked only by youth from rural areas. Nowadays, the number of educated and well-settled youngsters, including IT professionals, have increased this Wari. Walking in the Wari has brought back lost confidence of many, but the convictions of many brought a major change in many lives. It's not just a pilgrimage of walking from a point and reaching to the another, but it is more of reaching into the inner realms of our minds, seeking our inner self. personally want to share the experience that if you want to experience this type of joy, if you want to experience this type of safety, if you want to experience this type of journey, then you should surely try this Pandharpur Wari once in your life. I guarantee it will be the greatest joy of your life. You should once try Pandharpur Wari, and you will do so with this expectation. I will like to stop here. Thank you very much.